Hi, it's Tiffany from A New Dawn Tarot, and I'm here to do your tarot card reading for Sunday, October 15th, 2023. We're going to use the Disney Valens Tarot deck for Sunday. I've done two, I'll do one more, and we'll get started. Please give the collective guidance for Sunday, October 15th, 2023 with a 5-card read. Please tell the collective what we need to know about the day on Sunday, starting with the past, the overall energy for the day, the hidden influences, the advice for the collective to be successful on Sunday, and the outcome. Okie dokie. In the past, we have the Fool. The overall energy for the day, the Emperor in reverse, the hidden influence, the King of Coins, the the advice is the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the outcome is true love, the Lovers. And on the bottom, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Not bad at all. Okay, so in the past, we have the Fool. This is the start of a new path, endeavor, or chapter in life. Spontaneity, youthful outlook, open to exploring, trying something new, trust, or going on a trip. And we have the Emperor in reverse as the overall energy for the day. This is the Aries card. In reverse, the Emperor can be a disorganized or chaotic environment, someone who is authoritarian or pushy, a control freak. Can mean breaking the rules. Can also mean not owning your role as the Emperor or having insecurity or feelings of inferiority. Can also be feeling at a disadvantage. The King of Coins or the King of Pentacles is the hidden influence. This is our Warren Buffett card. He grows and builds to everyone's benefit. He's focused on financial security and success. He's ambitious. He makes good work and financial decisions, and he builds and expands success in work, finances, or health. The advice is the Nine of Wands in reverse. This has two very different meanings. It could mean being reluctant to start, finish, or get involved, leery to or afraid to face a challenge, giving up, like this is not the hill I want to die on. But it can also mean giving up prematurely or just not having courage. So that can be a really tricky card in the advice because you have to decide, and only you would know the situation of whether it's like, this is not going to work out. I need to stop beating my head against a brick wall, or I need to like muster up the courage to face this challenge, and you're turning the card the other way. The outcome is the Lovers, and so this is the Gemini card. So we do have 3 major arcana. The Lovers as the outcome is fantastic. This is a formal or long-term promise or agreement, a commitment, being dedicated, a deep bond, a union, cohesiveness. This is also following your heart or your passions and making a healthy choice. And then we have the 10 of Wands on the bottom. Burdens are lifted, being released from responsibility, sweet relief. It can also be a lot of work for nothing, not being able to pull something off, and being overwhelmed. So we have 4 scenarios today. Scenario 1, if you were open and trusting in the past, today you may have become somewhat controlling and authoritarian about, let's say you started something, you were kind of open, or you were doing something and in the beginning you were this way, and now you're kind of getting into some emperor reversed energy. And technically it really could mean that you run into this person as well. But the underlying motivation is ambition, success, and abundance. So, if this is you, don't be pushy or defensive as you try to get what you want. And if you run up against an emperor in reverse, don't give up. And you can make a healthy choice and follow your passion, especially, like I said, if this was something new that you started. And, in the beginning, it's all fun and games, but at some point it turns. You can end up making a healthy choice and following your passions. Or if this is a person, you can come to a mutually beneficial agreement. Scenario 2, if you were naive and spontaneous, today you may want to break the rules, or you feel like now you're at a disadvantage. So this may be due to sound advice coming from a King of Pentacles, whether it's someone you know or someone you meet. And let's say, for instance, you bought something expensive and now you're having buyer's remorse. You may choose to give up if something's not going to work out, like a car. Maybe you bought a car spontaneously. I don't think I have ever gone to look at a car at the dealership and not purchased it. I would say, I'm just going to go, you start looking online, you start doing your research, and then you kind of go, okay, I'm going to go look to see. And then I always end up getting talked into buying a car. So I think in California, you have like 3 days for buyer's remorse. But it's like you realize that this isn't going to lead to long-term stability and abundance. Like, you want to be the king of coins, but you're like, this car payment is too much. Once all of the adrenaline and the dopamine and all that stuff starts to come down and reality starts to set in, you're like, why did I buy a car with a $700 a month payment or whatever it is? And so you may make a difficult but healthy choice and release yourself from that responsibility. And it doesn't have to be a car. It could be anything that you kind of may get out of some sort of agreement or deal, or anything that, is not going to lead to long-term stability and security. Scenario 3, if you started a new path or endeavor, today you may have feelings of insecurity or inferiority. You may meet a King of Pentacles who makes you feel that way. But you have to remember that's you doing it to yourself. Don't be reluctant or don't give up prematurely. This could be in business or romance. So if you meet someone who you feel is out of your league, and that again can be in business or romance, you may still be able to come to a mutually beneficial agreement in work or business, or you may end up bonding with someone. So you have to muster up your courage with this 9 of Wands in reverse. If you are feeling like you're not good enough, or they're so far above you, or they're so out of your league, but clearly they're trying to talk to you about doing business together, or, they're showing, romantic interest, and you kind of can't start, like fiddling with your clothes and fiddling with your hair and, I'm not looking great. Clearly you are, because this person is trying to talk to you. So again, whether it's romantic or in some other setting, muster up your courage. Scenario 4, if you're working today or working on something, today things may be chaotic or there's disorganization. Things are not in order. So make good work decisions or decisions that will lead to long-term success. You want to be the King of Pentacles. Your advice is don't be reluctant to do this or to face this challenge, especially if you are working today or you're getting a head start on the work week. We're choosing to prioritize things over work and not working today. And hopefully this will lead to long term with the lovers, whether it's romantic or otherwise. It's about long term. So the advice is make wise choices with the future in mind. And that goes to just the general meaning of the card. So let's pull a Madame Endora card for Sunday, August 15th. Please give the collective a Madame Endora card for Sunday, October 15th, understanding and insight. Card went flying out. Good fortune and friendship. Can't go wrong with the unicorn. Unicorn. The unicorn is a symbol of good fortune, healing, potent sexuality, and fertility. This magical beast may also indicate a rare find or represent a trustworthy friend. Fabulous. Good fortune, potent sexuality with that Lover's card. I like that. So that is your reading for Sunday. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.